Hi, my name is Dylan Foltz, and today I'll be giving a presentation on a few concepts that help shape the public sector in regards to management and planning. First, I'll be talking about Frederick Taylor and his scientific management theory. Frederick Taylor was born in 1856 and died in 1915. His approach was based on carefully defined laws, rules, and principles. He focused on the individual worker and designed detailed measurements of time and motion to discover how one might become more efficient. His theory could be applied to many work problems, anywhere from assembly lines to the way things are organized in your workspace. Um, a modern day concept that I thought of when reading about Frederick Taylor's theory was Chipotle, how they have everything kind of in front of them, easily accessed, very, very efficient and quick. Next, I'll be talking about Woodrow Wilson and his dichotomy theory. Um, he was Woodrow Wilson was born in 1856 and died in 1924. His theory tried to separate politics and public administration, stating that they were very different and should be treated as different. Um, he also stated that public administration should be science and be able to be learned. A modern day example of Wilson's dichotomy theory that I thought of, I had a little bit of trouble with this one, but thought of just college institutions teaching public administration and giving students the ability to learn about it. Next, we'll be talking about Max Weber's bureaucracy theory. Um, Max Weber was born in 1864 and died in 1920. Um, his theory states that there's a fixed and stable structure for dividing tasks and responsibilities. Um, the authority to give orders related to these duties is set in the rules. Only qualified people would be hired and employed. Um, his system had kind of a tiered authority or hierarchy in different levels of the organization, and each level is like supervised. Um, Management had to take care of documenting everything and with written records, and office management was based on like expert training. A modern day example of Max Weber's bureaucracy theory could be like police departments. There's always someone above you, and everything's well documented. There's always a paper trail, and that's what I thought of. Next, we'll be talking about Mary Follett and her leadership theory. She was born in 1868 and died in 1933. She quite possibly invented management, although she didn't receive credit for it until quite some time after she died. Um, she analyzed the relationship between leaders and followers and realized that there's coercive power and a coactive power. Coercive power is when a group um, or individual has power over another, and then coactive power involves sharing the responsibilities within that organization. With her theory, I thought of the company called LinkedIn. They seem to keep everyone motivated with management like this, good leadership, kind of keep everyone involved. Next, we'll be talking about Luther Gulick and his postcorb theory. He was born in 1892 and died in 1993. The acronym POSCORB stands for Planning, Organizing, Staffing, Directing, Coordinating, Reporting, and Budgeting. I had a little bit of trouble with this one, relating it to a modern concept. I guess you could say political campaigns use this theory. Everything's well planned, organized, and staffed. They have to budget and make sure all the finances are in order. Next is Herbert Simon's bounded rational theory. He was born in 1916 and died in 2001. Simon suggested that the reason we have large organizations in the first place is because we are limited and bounded in rationality or capacity to solve complex problems. He referred to his theory as satisficing, using both words satisfy and suffice. A modern day concept could possibly be corporations. I couldn't really find one for this one, but I think corporations would work, large corporations. And that's the end of my presentation. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one.